Welcome, race fans, back to the Flashracing Cup Series Season 4 for the Napa 400 Summer Opener here at the Nashville Super Speedway. A brand new racetrack to the Flashracing Cup Series that is looking to bring some of the coolest stock car racing here in the Flashracing Cup Series. Really excited today to see how this race goes. Brand new track, brand new car. The next-gen car makes one of its first stops at a brand new racetrack, the Nashville Super Speedway. A really cool oval that just going to bring fantastic racing with these drivers. And we're looking forward to see what this race can do in its first year. It's a 400-miler, one stage, one chance to get it done for all of these drivers as we are heading into the championship battle. This summer is going to be full of championship battles, and we're going to find out who is going to claim the Flashracing Cup. But before we do that, we got to start things off here at Nashville, one of the first races in the championship chase. So let's get into our stories of the day here. Toyo Sports driver Jessica Monick gets her first career pole here at the Nashville Super Speedway. She loves how her race car feels and is really confident that today could be her day to win at an oval. She got her first win down in Tokyo at a road course. Now the fans and analysts are looking to see what she can do to win on an oval, and today's her best chance. Fast race car and can easily deliver a victory here in the Flashracing Cup Series if she continues to run well here and have a great day. Eric Amarola starting in second place. That's a higher than usual starting position for that number 10 Stewart Haas Racing Mustang. And of course here is Austin Cindric in the number 2, your regular season champion. Heading into the championship battle here, Austin Cindric, your points leader, he's the one that the drivers are looking to dethrone to become the championship favorite and make it to the championship battle at the end of the year at Godzilla Raceway. So Austin Cindric is definitely going to be the favorite in most of the races. He is a rookie contender, but he is by far the Rookie of the Year and has the best shot of winning that award, and better yet, maybe the Flashracing Cup. And a big story, Chase Elliott had to miss the last race at Talladega due to his car having technical problems. Couldn't even start the race, couldn't even turn a lap. As this car had mechanical failures, he was headed straight to pit road and into the garage with his Universe Chevrolet Camaro. But today is a brand new day for Chase Elliott. He's returning and his car is fully working. That team made sure that that number 9 was ready for the racetrack. And here is Chase Elliott in his Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. So fans can rejoice. Chase Elliott is back on the racetrack in the Flashracing Cup Series. And those are going to be your biggest stories out front here in the Flashracing Cup Series. As guess what? Championship contender Flash Racer is in second place, still racing for his career and a job for the Season 5 here in the Flashracing Cup Series. He's still looking for an opportunity, hasn't come around to get that deal just yet, according to Flash Racer and his team. We're going to have to find out what happens with Flash Racer, and for him to win today, look at how far back he is compared to the leaders. He has got a lot of work to do to work his way to the front. And that Dunkin' Donuts Chevrolet Camaro struggled in practice, struggled in qualifying. Will he struggle in today's race? We're going to have to find out, as he is really desperate to make things happen here in the Flashracing Cup Series, as Ricky Stenhouse Jr. qualified ahead of him. How insane is that? Ricky Stenhouse Jr. gets the shout-out for outperforming one of the top teams in American motorsports. And of course, the team owner, Philip Torres, right there. He qualifies right behind Ross Chastain, and we have heard lots of great things from Philip Torres during practice and qualifying. Loves how his car is driving, especially on the back straightaway, heading into turns 3 and 4. He feels like he can make really good moves down there, as well as in turns 1 and 2. He's just one of the better drivers at this racetrack today, and it's not a surprise to see him qualifying as high as he is. And of course, Kyle Busch finishing his Joe Gibbs racing career with these last couple of races. He could still win the championship. He's got plenty of points to play with in that M&M's Toyota Camry. So we're going to have to see what Kyle Busch brings to the table. And those are your stories to watch here at Nashville. This is going to be a really exciting Napa 400 to cover in today's Flashracing Cup Series broadcast. Really excited for it. And now it's going to be time to look at the starting lineup. We're going to run the camera down the field so you can see where your favorite driver is starting here in the Flash Racing Cup Series here at Nashville. The summer opener of the Flash Racing Cup Series Season 4. Let's get down the lineup, folks. Alright, folks, here is the starting lineup. Here, right behind the Nissan GTR R34 pace car. Of course, Jessica Monett is your pole sitter as we go down the field. Quite a star-studded lineup here in this next generation race here at Nashville Superspeedway. This is the first time the Flash Racing Cup Series heads to the Nashville Superspeedway in its 4-year history. And it's going to be really exciting to see what these drivers bring to the table with this package, with the box and spinner package that has been a really iconic racing package for the Flash Racing Cup Series. It's been a staple since Season 2. We're going to see this package functional at a new racetrack that it's never been functional at before. And we're going to be really excited to see what it does and how the drivers will race in this field. It's a pretty abrasive racetrack, so we're going to have to see what these drivers bring to the table. Because Nashville can be a pretty challenging track if your setup isn't right. There's a lot of shifting, braking, kind of like what you would see at a road course, but you're at an oval. So this is definitely not like most tracks in the Flash Racing Cup Series. It's a new kind of racetrack. So we're going to have to see what these drivers can do here today to tackle the track here at Nashville Superspeedway. So without further ado, we're going to clear the cars from the racetrack so that we can go green here in the Flash Racing Cup Series. Should be more like, ladies and gentlemen, start your engines, because a woman is on the pole here in the Flash Racing Cup Series. She's the first woman to win the pole in the Flash Racing Cup Series with the next gen car. So, really interesting fact right there. So, without further ado, the cars are cleared from the racetrack, so let's get ready to go green here in the Flash Racing Cup Series here at Nashville. Starter has the green flag in his hand, and we are going green here in the Flash Racing Cup Series here at Nashville for the first time. Here's Jessica Monett in the Good Jess Toyota Camry. She is the pole sitter. Let's see how well she does to start out with. Really gets the field going here with a fast run to start with. Jessica Monett, your pole sitter. Toyo Sports having a great day to start out with that number 13 entry. Here comes Eric Amarola. Eric Amarola says, not so fast. You're going to have to get by me. Let's see if he can do it. Eric Amarola. And Eric Amarola is nowhere near good enough to pass Jessica Monett. He's going to try the middle lane, but Monett has a good run coming out of 4 on the inside. So a really good handling car for that number 13. The 10 car was trying to battle her from the outside, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Jessica Monett has way too much talent here. Here comes your points leader, your regular season champion, Austin Cindric in the number 2. A rival of Jessica Monett. Let's see how well Austin Cindric can do here, as he's going to easily pass Eric Amarola, make easy work of him. Tries to pass on the outside. They're battling side by side. Austin Cindric and Jessica Monett. So Jessica Monett is going to have to battle the regular season champion on the outside, as she's still holding her line on the bottom right here, as that number 2 car is fighting hard. Jessica Monett in the number 13. Get a close look at that. This is getting really exciting. She's battling one of the best this season for a win here. Her first oval win. We're about to see how this storyline plays out, but that's the battle for the lead right there. Here comes Ryan Blaney in the Advanced Auto Parts Ford Mustang for Penske. Let's see what he's got. Ryan Blaney. A pretty good race car. Car's rolling pretty fast, but he is not going to pass Eric Amarola. That is only a good enough run for 4th place for the number 12 driver, Ryan Blaney. The battle still rages on out front, as Austin Cindric is trying everything he can already, throwing the kitchen sink at the number 13. But here comes Chase Elliott in the number 9. Now that his car is working, he is back on the racetrack. Let's see what Chase Elliott can do here today, here at Nashville in the Napa 400. And he's going to pass Blaney on the outside. Good move right there. But he's not going to go any further than that. Now Ryan Blaney is one of the slower cars on the track out of everyone that has gone so far. But a good return for Chase Elliott here in the top 5. So a great way to come back and a great way to get some more points. Here comes the number 5 of Kyle Larson, his teammate in the Valvoline Chev. Alright, let's see what he's got. Kyle Larson in the number 5. And he's going to run the outside. He's always been known for doing that. And he's going to pass 3 cars here. He's going to pass Eric Amarola on the bottom. And he is in the top 3. So now we've got manufacturer parity. Parity between the manufacturers. We got a Toyota, a Ford, and a Chev. All out front. All 3 manufacturers. Got Jessica Monnet, Austin Cindric, and Kyle Larson. Here comes Brad Keselowski. The Fords were really strong in qualifying, so we're going to have to see how well they do in the race itself. Here comes the number 6. And Brad Keselowski not fast enough to pass any cars with that run in that King's Hawaiian Ford. Here comes Kevin Harvick in the number 4. See how well Kevin Harvick does. Next season will be his last. And Kevin Harvick is going to pass 2, 3, 4 cars. And he is now in the top 10. He's going to bump Chase Elliott and Eric Amarola out of the top 5 right here. So Kevin Harvick, a good top 5 run. Another Ford has worked his way to the front. And man, those Fords are really strong, but none of them have gotten the lead from Jessica Monnet in the number 13 Toyota. Will any of these guys have a chance? Will another Chev come along and challenge for the win? Here comes William Byron in the number 24. Raptor Chev. Let's see what he's got. Raptor's going to be the primary paint scheme for next year. And he's going to pass Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, and Brad Keselowski right there for those 3 spots. And that is going to be William Byron in that really strong Raptor car, as he just passed teammate Chase Elliott. So now the cars that are falling back and losing spots, this is a trend with the Flashracing Cup package, is the number 9, the number 12, and the number 6. So bad luck for those drivers. But William Byron is going to work his way into the top 10. Really strong run for the number 24 team, right behind Eric Amarola. Here comes Ross Chastain in the number 1. Looks like the number 1 has a rocket ship. Here he comes. On the bottom right here, he's going to pass a lot of cars. He's going to pass them all clean, it looks like. Austin Cindric's going to try to battle. Contact between Ross Chastain and Austin Cindric. Ross Chastain is the new challenger for Jessica Monnet. And it is a pretty close battle for the front. Neither one has exactly an advantage. Ross Chastain versus Jessica Monnet. We'll have to see how this battle goes as Austin Cindric now falls back to 3rd place. Chastain, with a rocket ship, works his way up all the way to 2nd place, and they are battling head-to-head, nose-to-nose, fender-to-fender. Ross Chastain and Jessica Monnet. What a battle to watch right here for the front. But here comes a veteran, Philip Torres. Here he comes. The number 46 Chev for PTR, his own race team. And he's going to make up a lot of spots right here. He's going to pass Kevin Harvick, and he's going to battle Kyle Larson for that spot. Boom, contact right there. And he's going to pass Kyle Larson, and now battles Austin Cindric for 3rd place as they both watch this battle out front work its way onto the straightaway. Here comes Chase Briscoe in the number 14. The front of the field looks pretty clogged. It's going to be hard to make it up there, but we'll have to see what the 14 of Chase Briscoe has. Your Atlanta Motor Speedway winner. And your first crash of the day, hard into the wall, Chase Briscoe. That is our first incident of the day. Chase Briscoe is out. He hit the wall a ton, and he is headed into the pits, into the garage. His day is done. So the first car out of the race, the number 14, Chase Briscoe. And now, here comes Kyle Busch and the number 18, Camry. Let's see what he's got. Here comes Kyle Busch. He's got a rocket ship. He's going to make it. And the battle between Ross Chastain and Jessica Monet's going to continue. But we got a new challenger for the front. In third place is Kyle Busch in the number 18. In his final season with Joe Gibbs Racing, he's putting his number 18 M&M's car in the mix. And now, Toyota, Chev, Toyota, Ford. That is how the manufacturer is going to line up here. And Kyle Busch is putting his name in the mix. He wants to get a win. So if anything happens out front, he'll be in the catbird seat, the number 18 of Kyle Busch, as he's just passed Austin Cindric and a whole bunch of other cars with that run. But of course, Chastain is fighting, just following Jessica Monet's line lap after lap to try to desperately battle her for the front. The racing continues. Here's Denny Hamlin in the number 11 Camry. Let's see what Denny Hamlin's got for the field. He needs to make more happen in the Flashracing Cup Series. Doesn't have very many wins to his name. Boom! He's gonna... Oh, he moved Philip Torres up the racetrack right there. Wow, that was an intense move. Passes Kyle Busch. And now, Hamlin and Chastain have found each other on the racetrack and are battling Jessica Monet. But because those two are going to be battling side by side, Jessica Monet has nothing to worry about but clean air out front of the number 13. Here they are as they run. The leader, Jessica Monet, Ross Chastain, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Cindric, Philip Torres, Kyle Larson, Kevin Harvick. Here comes Tyler Reddick in the number 45, as RCR still hasn't made a full production number 8 car. Here comes Tyler Reddick in the 45. He looks to maintain that ride for the rest of the season, so now he can really compete, now knowing that this is the opportunity he has. And now he's going to pass William Byron, Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, and Brad Keselowski, as now 4 cars appear to be losing spots. So yeah, great run for Tyler Reddick passing those cars, but it's not going to get him in the top 10. He's going to have to run a lot stronger than that. So here comes Martin Truex Jr. in the number 19. Martin Truex Jr. in a brand new sponsor, brand new paint scheme for him, running a throwback to his teammate. And here he comes. He's going to pass the teammate that he's got a throwback of. The Interstate Batteries number 19 is going to pass Kyle Busch right there for that spot. So a good run for Martin Truex Jr. in the number 19 Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry. Great run for him. That was fantastic. So here comes the next car. Here's another Gibbs Toyota Camry. Here comes Christopher Bell in the number 20. Let's see what he's got. And the number 20 of Christopher Bell is going to spin another one out. It's Christopher Bell. Unfortunately, the Yahoo Toyota Camry is going to have a DNF to its name. Here comes Austin Dillon in the number 3. Higher than usual qualifying spot. Richard Childress Racing is looking to get some more technical advancements next year to be better. And had Kyle Busch to their team. So let's see how the 3 car does in today's race. Great run for the number 3. He's going to pass a lot of them here. He's going to pass Eric Almirola and Tyler Reddick. Really, really good run. Not going to pass the 4, but this is a run the 3 car should be proud of today. He's running extremely well compared to where that 3 team usually is. And now, here comes Chris Buescher in the number 17 Ford for RFK. Let's see what he does. And we got a blown engine from the Roush Fenway Keselowski camp. So the number 17 is out. 3 DNFs so far, and they're all top teams. Here comes the team owner of that number 13, which is dominating the race. He's the owner of that car and that driver, Simon Torres. This is incredible. And he's only going to pass 4 cars. This is incredible. He's the team owner, and one of his cars is winning the race. That is a really good feeling for the number 71 of Simon Torres. Oops. Not really good there. That wasn't good. But yeah, the number 71, if we can get our camera to focus. Nothing but good feelings for the Toyo Sports camp. Really bright white number 71. Hard to catch on camera. But yeah, that's CVS Toyota. He's got a lot to look forward to with his driver, Jessica Monet, dominating the race Toyo Sports is getting a lot of laps led today here in this race. Here comes AJ Allmendinger in the number 16. Oops. AJ Allmendinger making his first start. Let's see what he's got. Noah Gregson will be behind the wheel of that car at Charlotte. And it looks like the number 71 of Simon Torres is going to lose a spot to AJ Allmendinger right there. So now that's going to be the car he's battling for his position right there. As you can see, that battle is raging on. Here comes the number 36 of Izzy B, having a really struggling season. That whole organization of Front Row Motorsports has been struggling. She may be heading to a new team next year. Once again, Izzy B, constantly bouncing from team to team, cannot tend to find some consistency with these teams, but she is going to pass William Byron, Chase Elliott, Blaney, and Keselowski. Those seem to be the 4 cars that are constantly losing spots right there, but the number 36 is going to find her cousin, her brother, Simon Torres, on the racetrack. Here comes Joey Logano in the number 22 Pennzoil Ford. Let's see what he's got. Joey Logano, that car is really not running as good as he wants it to, so he's going to make the most he can. 3 wide right there. That's a 3 wide move. Is he going to get past AJ Allmendinger? He is, and he's going to pass a lot of them right there. So he may not have the best car, but he's running extremely well for what he's got. He's been complaining about how tight the car is, so he's really, really making the most of what he's got all day long here in that number 22. So he is really, really battling the adversity of that car. So here comes Ricky Stenhouse Jr. at number 47. See what he's got. The 47 of Ricky Stenhouse is only going to pass Brad Keselowski. So now he's going to be one of the slower cars out there, the number 47. Let's see. Flash Racer in the number 94. He's got a lot of work to do to get out front. So let's see what he's got after we just spun the spinner. And he's going to go right. 3 wide move between William Byron, Izzy B, and Flash Racer. Look at that 3 wide move right there. He's stuck behind AJ Allmendinger. He's going to push AJ. And he's going to make a bit more spots, but that's as far as he's going to go. Trying to work his way through the pack, but just a lot of traffic in front of him. So Flash Racer really battling here for all he's worth, but definitely probably not going to make it to the front. Look at all the cars in front of him with just a handful of laps to go, as Jessica Monnet is still dominating the race. Pretty dominant performance for the number 13 of Jessica Monnet. See Alex Bowman, Season 1 champion. And now we're going to have to see what Alex Bowman's got. Oh, he's going to collect. There's a crash in the back of the field. Alex Bowman, Keselowski, and Bowman, Stenhouse Jr. Really unfortunate for those guys. It's just a struggling season for the 48 car. Lost his race car there. Here comes Daniel Suarez in the number 99. Tootsie's Chev. Suarez looking to put up some better runs here. Suarez is going to pass Simon Torres and get to the side of Tyler Reddick right there. So that's Daniel Suarez's run. Here comes the third Toyo Sports car, Alex Ross. Let's see what he's got. It's a lot of traffic in front of him. He's going to really have to work by them the best he can, Alex Ross, to get a more decent finish. And looks like he's got a rocket ship. Let's see what he's got. That is a rocket ship right there. Look at that. Austin Cindric is going to lose a spot to Alex Ross in the number 89. Another good run for the Toyo Sports camp. A really fantastic run. And that is a big improvement for the number 89 Camry of Alex Ross. He's usually a lot worse than this. Today, he's come out of his shell and is now competing for a top 10 finish. Should be really proud. Toyo Sports is having a great day. The 71 car, the team owner is kind of struggling with his equipment. However, look at his teammates, his drivers, Alex Ross and Jessica Monnet, who, fun fact, has led the most laps at an oval in the history of Simon Toyo Sports. The most laps at an oval led at a brand new racetrack as well. Jessica Monnett's probably going to get a career most laps led in a race. So what a great day for that number 13 of Jessica Monnet. She is tearing it up out there. Eric Jones in number 43. Eric Jones is going to pass Daniel Suarez. Some contact. Oh, we got a crash right there. Suarez gets into the quarter panel, and they're going to barely avoid it. And that is going to be it. Suarez loses control of his car, and Eric Jones in the 43 and the 99 of Daniel Suarez have now been collected. Really unfortunate situation. But look at that. These guys are going to avoid the wreck. We have the number 71, the 24, the 36, the 9, and the 12 have all made it by the crash, luckily. But it's really unfortunate because Suarez was looking probably to make it up to the top 15, but just couldn't do it. Just unfortunate luck right there. Here comes Greg Biffle, making his first Flashracing Cup Series start. See what he's got. These guys in the back of the field have been shuffled because they are just stuck behind the pack and can't do anything. Ryan Blaney's going to lose a spot to Greg Biffle? Wow, what an awful day for the 12 car at Penske Racing. You can obviously tell how bad the car is running. Chase Elliott has the 44 on his heels. What in the world is going on? Here is Cole Custer. So it was actually an error in the running. As you can tell, the 44 was supposed to be way further in the back, but of course, Cole Custer's going to make up for that right there as the 44 tried to make a move. What a parody that was. At least that little mistake in the lineup was able to make the 44 have a little bit of a shot to be in the mix with those guys, but yeah, horribly sorry about that. But yeah, Cole Custer's definitely running better than that 44. So here comes the number 7 of Corey LaJoie. Got the number 7. Here he goes. Ooh, that's a smooth rolling car. Oh, he's going to make it. Corey LaJoie. We'll show the replay of that because the camera's kind of off. Corey LaJoie just passed a bunch of cars and made it by Tyler Reddick. And look at that. The 94 can barely get away from Corey LaJoie. What a great race today for that number 7 Optic Gaming Chev. Really, really good run. As we got 4 laps to go. Here comes Ty Dillon in the number 42. And another engine goes, and now it's Ty Dillon. So another DNF. Really unfortunate. He's going to bring it into the pits. There's been a lot of engine failures this year. 3 to go. Jessica Monnet has been dominating the race. No lead changes whatsoever. Wow, that is incredible, you guys. For someone to dominate that much, Jessica Monnet is just getting the most out of that equipment as the field chases. Here comes Todd Gilliland with 3 to go. Not going to make it very far for the 38 car. And we got 2 more to go here, folks. We have Harrison Burton and Bubba Wallace are your last couple of cars right there. Harrison Burton having a struggling rookie year. That's going to continue today. And 1 more to go. Bubba Wallace, who had fallen back mid-pack right there. And now he's going to try to make it out of last place. See what he's got. And yeah, of course, he has way better equipment than last place. Something happened there with the running order in the back. There's no way Bubba could have been back there. But look at that. He's going to pass a lot of cars. Just not going to be competing for a win. But yeah, look at that. He made up quite a bit from last place. And Bubba is not going to be in last in his DoorDash Camry. And here we go. Here is the end of the race, folks. As we run the camera throughout the field. What a dominating day. No lead changes whatsoever. All day long. Some mid-pack action. Some aggressive driving here and there. Not as much nearly as in other races. Chastain's going to try to generate a run on Jessica Monnet. But it's too late. She has too good of a car. Gets a bump from Chastain. Coming to the line. Jessica Monnet gets her 2nd career win in the Flashracing Cup Series. puts on a snooze fest, just schools the field. What a dominating victory for Jessica Monnet and the number 13 Camry. What a win for Jessica Monnet, her second win. A really successful, one of the most successful seasons this year for the Thunderverse drivers, the Thunderverse family of drivers. Jessica Monnet is your winner. And now, stay tuned for the pre-race show, which will be talking about how the race ended. So stay tuned. Jessica Monnet is your winner.